Hi, I'm Jordan Schmidt, and I'm screencasting my Black Panther code for Mr. Morrel's class. Essentially, this program is just a movie theater seating program for the movie Black Panther. And it's to show the use of arrays. So I used 2D arrays, as shown here. So each of these arrays, except for this first one here, represents a row in the movie theater. This one happens to have the values, each one being a row. But each of these arrays below it are actual rows, and each values within the rows are seats. So as you can see, this array happens to be row A, which is why it's called seats A. And this one is row B, since it's seats B. Each of the values start at 0 every time the program starts. But as you move through the program, the values will change from zeros to x's, which show a seat that's taken. You'll be able to get a visual idea of the actual seating chart later in the program when I showcase the actual code. So we'll just scroll down here to the rest of it. So this little part here just prints out the initial seating chart. It looks pretty simple. There's nothing has to change, so it's actually just this initial array up here that's just called seats, because none of these values have to ever change, so it'll just print that out. So let's scroll back down. Now this program is the section that actually the user will interact with. So first, here, this will always test to see if there are any seats left in any row. Because if it's not true, then the program within the while loop will stop. And then it will say, as you will see later, that the theater is full and there are no more seats. But within the while loop, while there are seats left, the program will ask how many children tickets and how many adult tickets the user would like to buy, as shown here. Next, the program will ask this next part however many times the user asked for tickets. So if they asked for 4 tickets, then the user would then be choosing seats 4 times. So here, it asks what row the user would like their seat in. So should they want row A, the program will convert whatever letter it is to a number that will then be used later. And I will show you that number also later. So next it asks which seat number would you like, which is the actual seat within the row that the user chose. This little section here says that should the user choose a seat that is taken, then the program will print out, sorry, that seat is taken, and then ask again what seat the user would like. Next, the program prints out the screen and the column numbers at the top of the chart, which you will see, and then it prints out the rows up to the row the user wants, which is the little part here. Then this code is for printing out the row the user wants. So here it prints out seats until the seat the user wants, and then it prints out the seat the user wants, which will be changed to an X, and that value in whatever array or row the user chose will be changed to an X for the rest of the duration of the program. Then it will print out the seats after the one that the user wanted. And it has a section of code depending on what row the user wants, or what seat number. Next, the program prints out the rows after the row that the user wanted. So that's it for that loop, this loop that's right here. And then, as the last part of the while loop, there is a totaling of how many tickets bought and the cost of those tickets. So here it shows that this is the number of children tickets bought, and then the cost of it all. Then it will print out the same thing for adult tickets. So adult tickets that were bought, and then the cost of them. And then it will print out the total amount of tickets and the total cost. Then it will say thank you for choosing Schmidt Theaters and enjoy the movie. Now, outside of this while loop, which ends here, so if all the seats in the theater are taken, the program will print out, unfortunately, there are no more seats open for this movie, and then the program will end because there is no use for the program anymore because no one can buy any more tickets. So now that I've explained the code, I'm going to go ahead and actually show you what the code can do. So here, we'll just run the program. There we go. And this is the chart that I've been talking about for the whole duration of the program. So assuming we have a family of 4, 2 children and 2 adults, we're going to get 2 children tickets and 2 adult tickets. Now, what row would you like to see it in? I would like to see it in row F. Not too close, not too far from the screen. And then what seat number? I'll choose 6 because it's sort of in the middle of the theater, which is probably the best. As you can see, the X is now there as it replaced the 0 in seat F6 because that is the seat I entered. Now, for the rest of my family, I'm going to get seats 4, 5, and 7. So I once again type in row F, and I can type in the seat number 4, and it prints out once again F5, prints out once again, and F7 prints out. All my tickets have been accounted for. All the seats are taken, and it shows that I bought 2 children tickets for $16 because they're $8 each, and 2 adult tickets for $24 because they're $12 each. So in total, I bought 4 tickets for $40. Then it has a little thank you, and the program starts over. So, let's say I have another family. This family has 1 child, and husband and wife. So, what row would you like to see them? Well, they want row F. So, now let's say they're going to sit next to this other family, get 8, 9, and 10. But they accidentally press 7 for seat 7, which is taken. The program then says, sorry, that seat is taken. Which is unfortunate for this new family, but it then allows them to put in a new seat number, which is the correct one, which would be 8, which is open, and that will print it out. Now, remember, we bought 3 tickets. The repeat asking for another seat will not affect that, so now we need to buy 2 more seats. And as you can see, as I'm about to show you, so F9 and F10, the program still allowed me to buy 3 seats, even though it stopped me for trying to buy a seat that has already been taken. Thank you, that is all, and hope you enjoyed the code.